When I started this channel in this location, I had a Bobcat visitor and I did a reading on lynx, used the lynx totem. And as my daughter correctly informed me, lynx and bobcat are not the same animal. So they are in the same kind of family, something like that, but not the same. So I have an oracle card in my collection on bobcat spirit. So essentially the energy of lynx and bobcat is quite close, but I'm going to go ahead and do a reading going through the zodiac to see what message the bobcat brings in. It says here, life is a mystery. So the question I want to ask Spirit, using our bobcat energy, totem energy, is what trust in the universe do you need to develop? So I looked over the message from Bobcat, and really I think that's the best question to ask. So in the sense, if life is a mystery, I know for myself, I have a lot of trouble not trying to calculate every facet and detail of my life. Like I like to plan everything out, particularly in this new adventure that I've recently undertaken. But life has a whole bunch of things in store for us. And the trick is learning to trust in the universe and let life unfold. I mean, the beauty of life is actually not in knowing everything that's going to happen, as hard as that is, particularly when we're so used to trying to minimize risk and loss and, you know, all of the unknowns that we've gotten into the habit of saying, nope, I'm not going to have unknowns in my life. Well, Bobcat comes along to say, the universe wants you to trust that it's taking care of some things for you. And the way to move ahead in your life is to accept that there are some things that are mystery. So let's go through all the zodiac signs. I'm going to begin with Scorpio, and then we'll go through to Libra. So the question is, what trust in the universe, Scorpio, do you need to develop? What is the universe asking you to trust it to do for you, Scorpio? So what is the message here, Spirit, for Scorpio? What trust is the universe asking Scorpio to develop? So we have Knight of Swords. The Devil energy. Desire there. And Temperance. I'm just not sure if you can see that very well. All right, Temperance energy. So right away, Scorpio, you need to conquer and overcome. Oh, sorry, it's not you. It's what the universe is asking you to trust it. That it is taking care of those things, those devils around you. So you might be trying to handle everything on your own at this time, Scorpio. And what Spirit is trying to get through, so I'll use the word Spirit, universe, God, however it works for that higher power and being out of which, you know, all light and love are connected to. We all come from this universal source of energy. So Spirit is asking you, Scorpio, to trust that it's got your back. And it is, Spirit is taking out those, I mean, this looks like a card of desire. I mean, it is a card of desire, right? Lust as opposed to love. But that Spirit is on the patrol, taking out those things, perhaps addictions or people that have been toxic, situations, jobs. And what it is it's not that this is something that you haven't been battling with. In fact, it's probably very much something you've been battling with. But Spirit wants you to know you don't have to solve everything on your own. that Spirit is right here with you. We've got this like fairy energy here of the Temperance card, bringing in balance to your life. So Spirit is on on the job, making sure your life stays in balance. So underneath, I'm getting here the 7 of Cups. This is what you should be doing in the meantime, and making a choice to focus on moving out of these situations, out of whatever situation is toxic, right? Because that's what the devil energy is. This is toxic energy. It brings up our own shadow, our worst selves, the worst aspects of ourselves. We're entangled and enmeshed in situations that are not about love, but need, desire, avarice, in that kind of way. The Hangman, let go, let go. Spirit wants you to let go of the situation and trust. They got your back. And the 7 of Pentacles here. Focus on the things that help you grow. Here is a pregnant, the woman is pregnant and abundant, pulling down this apple, in the sense of focusing on the things that help you grow, nurture yourself, right? Bring life into you. Stop fussing with whatever's going on outside of you. All right, that's our message for Scorpio. Next up, Sagittarius. Bobcat energy. Life is a mystery, so we don't have to solve everything on our own. Sagittarius. Spirit, what trust are you asking Sagittarius give to you? What mysteries are you resolving or working on for Sagittarius? This is a message for Sagittarius. And okay, so we have here the Hierophant. The Star card, healing. And 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so Spirit is really saying, turn your faith over to me. So the thing that you're holding on to that Spirit is taking care of, it's just to focus on your work. Whatever creative process you're undergoing, Sagittarius, Spirit is saying to put your energy, to shine your light. I mean, that's really here. The star can be healing, but it's also like being the star of the show. You're maybe spending too much time thinking there's more that you need to learn. Spirit's saying you got this. Just start doing it. Whatever your creativity, your passion, there's something that you're wanting to develop or create, but you're thinking, maybe I don't have enough skills, I haven't learned enough. Spirit's saying you've got everything you need. Every tool you need is in your hands. Instead, Queen of Wands, right? That's showing your passion. Bring out that feminine energy, that passionate feminine energy. Bring your passion forward. 10 of Wands and Ace of Cups. So definitely this time of trying to be overloaded and overburdened here in the 10 of Wands. I mean, in a sense, this is also a kind of harvest and accumulation in this deck. This couple have, it's also the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energy. So you've come into balance. There's this harvest of, they've collected these watermelons, and then they're on this path, this pathway going home. You've collected what you need to do. You don't need to collect anymore. In fact, again, you have everything that you need. So it's time to shine your light, right? Like, this is definitely really the message. And trust that Spirit will come in. If you're missing anything, you're not missing anything. Anything else you think that you need that you don't have, trust that Spirit will provide. Spirit's got that coming in for you there, Sagittarius. So essentially, you don't need to know all the answers. Just start creating. Just get going. You're the star of the show. The rest of it will manifest in its own time. All right, so Capricorn is up next. Bobcat brings in the message of mystery for Capricorn. So what is Spirit asking Capricorn to trust in Spirits? is the message for Capricorn? So we have Knight of Cups. All right, something about, oh, Queen of Swords. Let's say love. There's some sharp energy here with the Queen of Swords. And Prince of Cups, which is Page of Cups. Okay, so Capricorn is trying to offer their love. There's this energy of to someone or something that is rejecting, and you need, instead of this, put the love on self, right? This is really this Page of Cups is really bringing that energy back to yourself, instead of this, right? You can see this, I don't know if you can see this kind of imagery of offering your love to someone who's just not interested, right? So for Capricorn, Spirit's saying stop worrying about, maybe there's a relationship, right? Love doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. It could be, I feel like there's a little bit of romance in this. But whatever your passions are, whatever your joy is, stop trying to give it to someone else. And it's just time to put it, relax, take care of yourself. Spirit's going to take care of whatever this dynamic is. And there's more to this story than you know. And essentially at this time, that remains a mystery. And now really just refocusing on yourself. So underneath, okay, so boundaries here, a bit of boundary work, 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and a 4 of Pentacles. So yes, again, putting that energy back into yourself, where your happiness and joy is going to lie, is really going to be about holding on to it, because you're trying to give to a situation or a person right now, and you're just offering love to this Queen of Swords, and the universe has got that covered. Not sure how that's going to work out. It's not the question, but that's the mystery. That's the whole point. That is the mystery. So move ahead there, Capricorn, with focusing on your own joy and love and peace, and the rest will unfold. Spirit's got that covered. That's what they're asking. All right, Aquarius, you're up next. Bobcat energy there for Aquarius. What trust is the universe asking from you there, Aquarius? Trust in the universe, Aquarius. Does the universe want you to trust? It's getting dark out. All right, Aquarius. What universe do you want, Aquarius? What trust are you asking from Aquarius? Okay, again, similar to Sagittarius, 5, the Hierophant. Let's see how this message, so maybe there's a connection between Aquarius and Sagittarius. 6 of Cups, some memories, some kind of devotion to the past. Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so definitely this sense of tradition, something of the past that you're trying to hold on to and recreate. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The wheel is turning. You're trying to hold on to the past. You've got past memories that cannot, here's this woman doing this reflection in this pond, is this memory of her and a lover, a partner, potentially romantic connection there, in the sense that this relationship is turning. So could be romance, it could be another type of relationship that's very close to you there, Aquarius, but you have to release it. You have to release it. So what do you do? Underneath. Tower. Yeah, definitely. The wheel is turning. You cannot fight destiny. You must let events of your life unfold. 10 of Cups and Ace of Cups. Okay, so something is breaking down. You need to let it break down. Just let it go. It's a completion of one cycle of love in your life. That's the 10 of Cups, and a new one coming in. Now, what's interesting here is this, in a way, is blowing up. Your sense of tradition, family, whatever your notion of happiness was, that's coming down. Instead is a new light that's being born in you, and really about something about you learning about self-love, right? Here you're sitting in this cup, one person, right? This almost indicates like a number one. It's learning to light your own light. This is something that's going on. So focus on your own internal growth and let the events of that relationship, stop trying to hold on to the past. It's got to go. You're fighting destiny. Instead, pour your energies into yourself. Trust in the universe, right? Things are going to unfold and we don't know everything. So you have to let go. And that's what the Bobcat energy is bringing for all of the signs. Here is this notion of release, right? Releasing energies, releasing what we're holding on to as we try to control. Like I said at the outset, very much my pattern is to try to, I can't move ahead until I know what's coming, or struggling with a situation when it really needs you to release it, like release the situation. So Pisces is up next. Pisces, what trust is the universe asking you to have in it? Asking for a release there. So Pisces, 4 of Cups, some kind of disappointment. You're waiting for something, right? Like that's what jumps out. The sitting in the, oops, got that on my face. Sitting in the window, waiting, looking, longing, wondering when the rain is going to stop. 10 of Wands. Oh, things are so heavy. This heavy burden. Oh, constantly thinking in your head. 9 of Swords. This stress and anxiety. So it's time to, there's something you're waiting for, something to come in. You're waiting for the rain to stop, if you will. You're waiting for the sun to come out again. And into the sense where you think it never will. And Spirit is just saying, it's time to let that go. It's time to leave, stop worrying about the rain. I mean, essentially you can't control it. And the more you control it, the more you create a bunch of stories in your head about what's going on. So whatever the rain is in your life, whatever's symbolized by the rain, it needs to be released. And then what you're being asked to do here. For Pisces, we've got the Temperance. 7 of Swords. Okay, getting a picture of what you may be worrying about, that rain. And 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so so the Temperance is bringing in balance. 7 of Swords, some type of betrayal. 10 of Pentacles. I see. Yeah. Either something has happened or something you are imagining. I don't know. Let me clarify that. I'm just going to clarify. I know to clarify for anyone else, but I want to clarify this 7 of Swords here for Pisces. No. Ace of Swords is the truth. So someone has betrayed you. Yeah, you've seen the, definitely there's these owls on the sword. There's been some type of betrayal you've been worrying about over and over again. And really the message here for Pisces is all is not lost. Just move ahead. Just move ahead. Don't worry about what hasn't worked out. Just move ahead. Okay, Pisces, so essentially one other message here is that everything happens for a reason. I mean, that's the rain. You can't control the rain. You can't control what other people do, but you can look at what you still have that's good. You can still look at what's good and celebrate what's good. There's a degree of figuring out how to incorporate, right, with the Temperance card, incorporate some type of loss or some type of sadness, betrayal, the betrayal of the Seven of Swords. So that's Pisces. All right, let's see. Let's move ahead to Aries. What does Aries need to release to the universe? A mystery that Aries continues to seek an answer to that is not there. Aries. Message for Aries. It's dark outside now. I hadn't got my timing right. It's, you know, the days. It's fine. We'll sort this out. For Aries, oh, there's a Tower in your life. Something has broken down. Something, Four of Wands, and Ten of Swords, and ending of something that you cared a lot about. It's just broken down. Again, very similar to Pisces energy here. The universe is saying, you know, there's something you have to let go of. Some kind of childhood dream. Oh, I see this playhouse in the picture. You see this girl is jumping around a tree house, right? Like some, you know, a tree house is also very much, and particularly this tree house, it's a very unrealistic. I kind of get this energy of this unrealistic childlike fantasy and dream that we had. And it doesn't matter how much you try to do it, it doesn't happen. Why? That's a mystery. And instead, you know, you continue to have a lot of stress and angst, fears. There's a degree of a belief system around this fantasy. Maybe you're not even sure you're seeing it as a fantasy, but there's something you keep trying to build. I'm definitely getting this sense of something being blown up that you're trying to create. Or some belief. There's a lot of air energy in these cards. That Spirit is really asking you to release those beliefs and do what instead? Ten of Cups, the Star, and Judgment. Wow. You're holding on. Right, so there's some kind of illusion or child dream or something that's really not practical there for you, Aries. And what you're really being asked to do is heal what you think about your joy and happiness here, right? So we've got the Ten of Cups, and the Star card is really this cleansing, washing away of what you believe, right? This is I'm getting the energy, at least for you, in this, with this card, is getting this energy of this very idyllic situation, right? I mean, everyone's so happy. This is like happy memories, like a little picture around holiday time. And again, that childlike sense of wonder and magic that we can get, particularly during the holiday times, and things don't work out. Why not? And the why not is a mystery, right? That's going to unfold in the course of your life. And here we have the Judgment card, right? And really, that mystery is going to be revealed to you in time. So for you, really, Aries, it's about trusting in Spirit, finding your faith, and really being guided. Let yourself be guided by Spirit. You know, let this light wash over you, this purifying light, because I don't know if you can see in these cards, but a lot of them, minus the ones that I'm saying are kind of more illusory. The rest of them are very shadowy and dark, right? These are very dark, cloudy, even coming out with the Star, this kind of dark, cloudy energy, like emerging from the shadows. And I think the shadows are your own childlike beliefs and wonder, and rather letting yourself come out of the dark into the light, right? Following into the light, to find truth, to find yourself. And you can see here, I don't know if you can see in this very well, but there are these flowers popping up in the snow here on the bottom, and that's you, a rebirth. There's a rebirth. So go towards the light. The light is spirit. That's what you should spend your time doing. And of course, you're going to find the light internally. It's not an external event. So this is a total internal process for Aries, because the illusion is also living internal. That's where we have all of this shadowy energy, is digging deep. So we're coming out of Scorpio time as we enter or exit this energy of Scorpio, which really does ask us to do those deep dives. For Aries, you're coming up, right? You're coming up potentially by the springtime. I'm really getting the sense of spring. I mean, we're just in the middle of fall in the northern hemisphere. So by the time spring, Easter time, or springtime, the spring equinox arrives, maybe, you know, this mystery will be less of a mystery. You'll see the clarity in that situation. So that is for Aries. Okay, on to Taurus. Taurus. Interesting, Aries. Coming up out of the light. That's your job, though, is to come into the light, out of the shadow. And you may be deep in the shadow. That's what I'm getting for you, Aries. You're deep in the shadow because you're in your place of illusion. Spirit's asking you to come back to the surface. Come up from the depths of yourself to release those ideas. All right. Taurus, what trust in the universe do you need to develop? What does the universe ask them of you there, Taurus? All right, message for Taurus, please. Message for Taurus. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is coming out a lot. Three of Cups. Lots of happiness and joy. And the King of Cups. I see. All right, so Spirit is asking Taurus to stop worrying, right? This is overly happy, joyful energy, potentially looking for a partner and family and friends and tribe, and maybe a little bit too much obsessing about this here, Taurus. And Spirit's saying, it's a mystery. Leave it to me. Leave it to me to bring these people to your life. When, how, where, mystery. So, in the meantime, Taurus, Seven of Swords. And the Chariot. Seven of Swords is betrayal. Chariot is moving away. And there's look at these lovely sunflower energy. Sunflowers. I love it. And of course, I'm a Taurus. So, Taurus sun. And a 10 of Wands. Okay. So move away. You know, there's some healing work on people or situations that were disappointments, betrayals of the past, potentially self-sabotaging behavior and toxicity. So you're focused on, I want to find these happy people. I want to move away from, you know, these situations that have been not so fabulous towards more of an abundant life. I mean, I think in this case, the way this reading is going here, here the Ten of Wands is really about being completely abundant and full. Focus on growing and harvesting and building your own balance. Again, that masculine and feminine energy here there for you. Just put the time and effort and work into your home, into your projects. Just spend time and focusing on that, and sort of leave this this is like overly emotional stuff, to bring in more balance into your life. Focus on the material aspect, and maybe reigniting your passion a little bit there. So that's again that, you know, let that sunflower, right, that light energy guide your way forward. All right, that's for Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. So I am diving into the Bobcat spirit energy. Life is a mystery. What is the mystery that is being revealed here? Or not being revealed, being held back. Sorry, there are no revelations. I thought about trying to figure it out, and I was like, wait, the whole point is to let the mystery of life unfold. So the readings really need to be about, do one more shuffle, what trust in the universe is needed. And in this case, it's Gemini's turn. What is the universe asking you to do? What trust is coming forth? The universe is asking for Gemini. 6 of Swords. It is time to move away from something. Maybe Gemini, you're trying to move away from, oh, yeah, definitely. 5 of Swords here, some conflict, and end of a cycle. Okay, so trust that this cycle of conflict is coming to an end for you, Gemini. How it's going to end? I don't know. That's the part that's a mystery, but it is going to end. There's some real tough players in your lives, situations, challenges. That's all coming to a close. And so what you're being asked to do, this is definitely this 8 of Wands, messages from spirit, communications, maybe where you need to go. So pay attention to the messages, yes. 2 of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. And there's some kind of choice and death, letting the past go here. So for Gemini, what you're being asked to is listen and look for signs of where to move towards. Oh, and it's time, yeah, I thought, because I see this, what pops out to me is this fire, right? It's just time to cut away what doesn't work. So have no problem letting things go. If you're holding on to anything, if you're holding on to any conflicts, right? There could be a way in which you need to see resolution. Spirit says, no, just leave it to me. I've got that under control. And I'm going to handle the end of this cycle. And in the world is an ending that brings in a new beginning. Again, that new beginning is a mystery. Death is also about endings and new beginnings, right? But you're not seeing that beginning. You're only seeing the ending. And your job is to watch for signs and messages from spirit coming in so you know where to go. That's for Gemini. Cancer's up next. What trust in the universe does Cancer need to develop? This message is for Cancer. Cancer, what trust in the universe do you need to develop? He's been sitting here drinking. All right. What trust is Spirit asking from Cancer? Oh, King of Swords. That's some sharp energy here. Real focus. Ah, Queen. No, this is Princess of Swords. Back. Princess, this is Page of Swords, a spy. Spying, looking. A lot of, oh my goodness. I'm 5 of Wands. So there's something going on. Like we're spying on other people. What? Why? So you can see our Princess of Swords is wanting to know what's going on with some other people. There's some kind of conflict. There's some kind of spying going on. Trying to get to the bottom of something to find an answer. Our guard is up. You know, we're in some kind of tense situation. there's some kind of conflict or competition going on, wanting to know what's going on with someone else who potentially you're in a great conflict with. Spirit says, let it go. You don't need to know. Stop trying to figure out the other person, whether you're looking on the internet for information, you're watching readings for information about somebody, you know, driving by their house, or, you know, some kind of spying activity, getting people to, you know, asking people like, hey, what's going on with so-and-so? Leave it. Leave it. Instead, Spirit says, of course, this always is a good antidote to spying and putting your energy on someone, particularly when you're in conflict, is Queen of Pentacles. You know, fill your own chest. Focus that energy on making you abundant and happy and wonderful. Again, this Two of Wands energy is focused on your own projects and move away, right? We've got our Six of Swords, getting in that boat and getting yourself out of that situation. You know, it's time to move on. So Spirit says, don't worry what's going on with that other person or people or situation. Get out of it. It looks like a pretty nasty conflict. It's not worth your time and energy. Well, I don't know. Well, no, that part is a mystery. You don't need to know what's going on with them. You don't need to know why they're doing what they're doing. You don't need to know if, you know, the bad thing has happened to them. Did they get their just desserts? Has karma come? Let it go. It's not. Spirit wants you to stop wasting your time and energy and put that time and energy in making you abundant and move on from that situation. All right, Cancer. Stay out of it. That's a mystery. You're not supposed to know. Let it go. Leaving us on to Leo. Yes, Leo. We got Leo to go, Virgo, and then Libra. All right, Spirit, what trust in the universe does Leo need to offer up? What needs to remain a mystery for Leo? What's going on for Leo? Oops, my Bobcat. Actually, a little bit better down. Anyways, okay. For Leo, we have 10 of Pentacles. Some kind of party celebration. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And Nine of Cups. So Leo has made a wish for some great abundance to come in. Could be money, some kind of wealth, some kind of material flowing of abundance. Yeah, it looks like kind of money. But something that's going to make you very, very happy, Leo. You've made the wish. Let it go. That's the message that's coming in for you. Spirit says, I heard you. I know what your wish is. How, when, where will be a mystery. Instead, again, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles is about holding things to yourself, but you've got to protect yourself in some capacity. Stand up for yourself. Okay, so you made the wish. Now, Spirit heard you and let it go, but now do the work. So this is a message for you, Leo, to act as if, right? Take plans to move towards what it is you want. There's something in your life, though, that needs to be, there's some limiting belief, right? So there's something internal, emotionally and mentally, that you've got going on as a block. So you made a wish, you really want, I'm getting the sense of money. And so if you don't actually believe you deserve those things, or you have certain ideas or fears, like what if it doesn't come in, or yeah, that definitely, that Eight of Swords is like, what if this doesn't happen? How will I ever be? No, you made the wish, let it go. And there's a lot of fear and emotion coming in the Seven of Wands card is really set up a kind of a barrier to all of these emotions overwhelming you, and negative thoughts and things that are going to drag you down. You've got this. You've got this. But it's overshadowed by these negative beliefs. So make the wish, release it to spirit, and then in the meantime, work on what blocks that you have to receiving your gift. And those blocks are up here and in here. What you believe you deserve, and your fear that it won't happen. Release that. All right. That's Leo. On to Virgo. See what message Spirit has. What mystery? What remains a mystery? What trust does Virgo need to have in Spirit? All right, Virgo. Princess of Pentacles. This is our Page of Pentacles. There's some kind of journaling, manifesting energy there. Six of Wands, a celebration. Three of Wands, similar to Leo. Virgo, you too have a wish that you've sent out to the universe. Yours isn't so much about money. Leo's was definitely about the Pentacles. In your case, there's some type of celebration or victory, potentially maybe even some celebration. I was going to say romance, but I really feel like it's something you're really very passionate about. You really want to see come into fruition. You're working on a new skill. You have a dream. You have a dream. Release that dream to spirit. You're spending a little bit of time. It's good. You've made that manifestation of that dream. You're learning what you need to learn. But again, this is another release to spirit. Outcome instead, Four of Pentacles, holding on to something. Ace of Swords, truth, going within for that truth, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you're learning something new. You want to bring in something. Spirit says to leave that alone. But for you, Virgo, the message here, you need to focus more on not feeling like, hear that wind, not feeling like you need to hoard. Hoarding is going on here for you. And instead let things flow. There's a turn of the Wheel of Fate. I don't know why I'm getting this hoarding energy, but everything has a cycle. So there's something you need to release and let go of. Let things flow through and, to you and through you. We're not supposed to hold any kind of energy in us. It becomes stagnant. So definitely this kind of hoarding energy to the point where we can't even utilize what comes into us because we're so full, right? Like this man's bag is so full of the goodies that it's falling out. And like the leaves on the trees, I don't know if you see here, it's autumn time. And if those leaves don't come down, those branches can't support the snow, right? New things cannot come in if we don't release. So there's a little bit of hoarding energy. Oh, that's why. You're in the process of manifesting some new dream, but nothing can come in if you're all clogged up. So you've got to make that space. So there's some stuff you need to let go of, definitely in the material realm. These are tangibles. So whatever this wish that you've made, You gotta make room for it. There's something you need to offload. And this isn't like the death energy where you just need to cut it off, or the tower, or blow it up. This is different. This is an accumulation. It's like having a dam that you need to open and let the floodgates go. And this is in the material world. So if it's time to share with some other people, or offload things to Goodwill, or whatever's in the way, there's something you need, or if you need to sell something to do something else, it's part of your dream, offload it, let it go. You're hoarding and holding on to something that no longer serves you. It's become stagnant and it's blocking your dream from coming in. The universe is trying to bring in that change, right? The Wheel of Fortune, destiny is trying to come in. And you have to understand everything has its season and cycle. Definitely that is the wheel energy, cycles. All right, that's it for you, Virgo. Last in our group for tonight. So it's now night. Started out in the evening, and now it's sun's completely down. It's gonna be Libra. All right, Libra. What is going on for Libra? What trust in the universe does Libra need to develop? Bobcat was an amazing energy. I felt it all night last night. What trust in the universe is there for Libra? Again, very similar. Picking up where we left off with Virgo, that making a wish upon a star. Okay. 6 of Wands and 2. I'm sort of wondering if I've shuffled. And 2 of Wands. So perhaps Libra and Virgo are tied in some capacity, very similar kinds of energies. But here, again, very similar to the previous reading in the sense that for you, Libra, you've made your manifestation. I see. Yours is actually a little bit different. This has come in for you already. So you've already begun to experience the joys that you're trying to figure out, how is this going to really grow? And that's a mystery. So some new celebration or passion, you've made the wish has been granted here. And now you're in the process of, seeing that seed of your manifestation grow. And you're kind of wondering, like, how do I do this? Well, I'm going to end exactly where I started here in these readings, and reflecting on my own journey, in the sense that I like to also know how things are going to go, and we don't know. We just have to, this is a message for sure for Libra, get started and you will see how things grow and develop. But you have to start first. All right. And okay, you should, and so leave that process of growth to the universe. So this is the other message here, is that you can see it's a plant, right? Nature has its own time and season. I mean, this is very much it's not so much divine timing, it's that we can't control nature. So let things develop. You know, there's more than just us in the universe. So there's a lot of other energies that have to come in, right? So there's the animal energy and the plant energy and the natural energy. In order to make this bean, this seed grow, you also need the people, right? So there's all of this, all of these different forces and factors that go into making a plant grow. And it's not just us. And so to trust in the mystery of life. And so, okay, for you, 9 of Wands, a bit of boundary making there. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. Okay. So very different than in the last reading. There it was like you're stagnant, Virgo. And for you there, Libra, you need to hold your boundaries, protect what you have. So you are in the process of nurturing a new dream, but you need to hold on and protect, right? Here we have this scarecrow and protecting from things that might invade your harvest. Right here, the scarecrow keeps the crows away so that you have time to actually get to your point of abundance, right? With the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. And so for that to come in, you need to really protect your investment. And so don't give away your newfound wealth, your newfound gifts from the universe. And don't worry how they're going to grow. Trust that that's a mystery, but we're going to protect. All right. Well, that's it. That's what I've got for everyone. And hopefully you've enjoyed the Lynx Bobcat Lynx combo, because I certainly loved that energy. And I think it was a great introduction to the start, the rebirth of me, of doing this kind of readings, and of this channel, A Light Grows Brighter by Lighting Another.